Cast your mind back to the 70s. In the UK, if you were lucky enough to even own a console, you probably have one of those Pong machines, which, although fun, can get boring pretty quickly. In comparison to today's tech, this may seem like the dark ages, and you're not wrong. Jump forward to the early 80s and technology's improving. You've got Mattel's Intellivision, and Nintendo have just released their first few Game & Watch systems. In 1982, a computer video games console is about to be released which will revolutionise the market. This is the Sinclair ZX Spectrum. The only problem is, this thing is awful! While in the States there was the Atari, ColecoVision and soon to be released NES, the UK's market was much smaller, and a company who was familiar with the UK's attitude towards money designed a console to fit it perfectly. The company was Sinclair. They were known for the ZX81, a black and white computer from the late 70s, but enough on that, let's have a look at the system. The ZX Spectrum was one of the most successful video game systems in the 80s, in the UK. The reason why? It was cheap. No dad wanted to buy their son an expensive Nintendo when for half the price you could get a Sinclair. The main reason for the price was the fact that they'd store their games on audio cassette tapes, which was an absolutely great idea. Anyway, the console I have is the Plus 2 and it's basically a 128K model of the Spectrum. The reason I got this one is because it's one of the cheapest models and I can play the majority of games on it. It has a fairly nice design. I mean, it doesn't hold up, but it looks cool. But let me tell you, the keys are so bad. I mean, not on the level of the first model with those rubber things, but geez, I'd have more fun gouging my eyes out with red hot rusty spoons than using this piece of crap to type regularly. But let's not write this off yet. We'll plug it in and take a closer look. Oh yeah, the second problem is this thing barely works. Listen, I did a bit of a refurb on this a few years ago, and already components are failing. But after about 5 hours of plugging in and out the AC adapter and constantly retuning the TV, CRT, we won't even go there, you might get a picture. I've got a bucket load of games for this system, and there's no way I'm playing all of them. You'll see why. But let's have a look at some well-known titles, eh? First up, Enduro. You're probably familiar with the Atari 2600 version, and trust me, I've got no problems with this game whatsoever. Right, let's put the tape in the deck and start game, play. Yep, there we go. It's just loading. Okay, no problem. I'm used to loading. Okay, we almost there? Yeah, this appears to be taking a while, so I'm just gonna go and get a drink.
I can get to sleep. I think about the implications of diving in too deep.
Jesus Christ.
Complications, especially at night. I worry over situations. I know we'll be alright.
It's getting late.
Perhaps it's just imagination. Day after day it reappears. Night after night my heartbeat shows the fear. Ghosts appear and fade away.
Any more of this and I'm gonna get a copyright strike on this song.
Alone between the sheets, only only brings exasperation. It's time to walk the streets, smell the desperation. At least there's pretty lights, though there's little variation. It nullifies the night from overkill.
Cool, it's finally loaded, it's been a week. Why is it like that?
Error.
Take away the biggest part.